Alrighty, hey guys, welcome back. So in the previous video, we refactored this test case with the help of Fluent interfaces. However, there is one thing that is off right now, which is this line of code. The rest of the test case look nice and clean. So let's actually take care of this. And this test case is about logging in with the wrong credentials. Basically, in that case, we are on the same login page, but we're supposed to see this error message. So let's actually wrap this up in the same login page page object. So what can we do there? For now, I'm just gonna create a new instance just to have that, and then in this case we just wanna we don't have anything like that within that page object model. So let's create a new method, which is going to be isError message is displayed. So as you can see, there is no such method. So we can just create it, hitting Alt and Enter. And as you can see, it asks us to if we're willing to create that and move it and keep it in login page. For this, let's do return type of login page, the same thing. Basically, that's it. And going back and grabbing this and placing it right there. And of course, we have to return this. That's basically it. And what we can also add here. Oh, pardon. So in this case, we actually can just call this isDisplayed method, and it's going to be Boolean return type. And we can actually move it down here. So this is the method that we just created, and let's go back. And now what we can do here, we can just assert true, and this is our assertion. It looks a little bit ugly, so let's actually take care of that as well. So what we can do here, instead of doing that, we can actually do creating local variable, which is a login page, like this. So basically, this is our precondition. And now we can actually use this login page and do, well, actually, wait a second. We're missing navigation here. So it actually has to be something like this. Login page, open login page, enter email, enter password, submit. And we can actually reuse the same thing here as well. So like something like this. And let's run it and make sure it's working. Okay, what's wrong with that? Should be all good. Let's run it one more time. All right, so this time we are seeing the browser. goes to home page, navigate to this page, do it this way, and boom, and it passed. So every time when you do something like this, please make sure that it can actually fail. So if we just change it a little bit and rerun it again, so now it's supposed to fail. And this way we will know that the test case is actually working as it should, and it will fail in case of failure, because we don't want to have these green test cases. Okay, so it's waiting due to our implicit wait time, and it's failed indeed, no such element, which is okay. However, we can actually improve it, make it even better. So instead of doing it like this, we can actually return the actual value of that error message. So refer the same object, and this time we will actually get error message. Of course, there is no such method, so we can just create using the same approach, and this time it's gonna be return type of string, and so basically this time, instead of doing this, we can actually retrieve a text of it like this. Because basically this one does validate the error message is displayed. On top of that, it actually validates what exactly is displayed, so we no longer need this method. Of course, now this one is not relevant anymore. This case, assert equals accepts two parameters. As you can see here, the first one is actually, we can actually go there and we can see that the first one is actual, the second one is expected. So actual is coming from the page object model, and the expected is gonna be, for now, let's just make it fail. And let's provide the error message as well, which is very nice to have. And it will be only displayed if it fails. So it's a kind of the negative thing. So error message is not doesn't match. Basically it. And let's see if we run it now. Let's see what the result is going to be. And so cannot find symbol. Okay, sorry, string, of course, it's not a primitive type, so I have to do it this way. Because string is actually a class. We can go there and see that indeed it's a class. All right, so we are seeing in the browser here, entering this thing, and it fails right away. As you can see here, this is our error message. which is this, and this is provided by the actual framework. So the assertion library, test-ng assertion library. So it says it's supposed to be meant failed, which is this expected result, but found cannot log in, no user found with email not existing. Something like this. So because we have the email here, and we really don't know the email, it's actually over there. So what we can do, we can declare a string here, and we can say this is going to be our expected result equal to, and then basically it's gonna be equal to this thing. With email, and we will replace this email with actual email that is stored over there. So basically, it's dynamic expected result. Whatever we have here, it's going to be reused here. And this piece is our actual text, which is the test information, test data. We're really validating this part, but not this part. And now we can actually replace this expected result with the actual variable. And if we run it one more time, so it actually failed. And why it failed, let's see, cannot log in. We actually can click this, click to see difference, a link, which is kind of nice. And it will actually show that the problem there is the actual result has a break. So, and in this case, we don't have the line break. So what we can do here, because there is a line break, we can actually add that to our expected result. Which is going to be something like this. And as you can see here, the line break is actually get replaced with this character, which is fine. Wouldn't have to do it that way. We can just do it this way. And let's run it one more time. And this time it passed. Awesome, that's it.